and say, I always ask that of all my.
You ever dance with the devil by the pale moonlight? Ah! Okay, we're back! And this time to review the Batman films, starting with 1989's Batman, starring Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton, and Kim Basinger. This is known to be one of the greatest Batman films ever made. Yes, Johnny, yes it is. And one of the and it's really cool. One of the best things about this movie is the score by Danny Elfman. Yes. Let's start out with the casting. Michael Keaton. A lot of people were protesting about this because of his last movie, Beetlejuice. It's showtime. Yeah, the reason why, you see, alright, people were not really happy with the casting of Michael Keaton playing Batman. They thought they
thought that he was gonna screw everything up.
yeah, and they thought he was going to be another Adam West, like a television show.
Don't get us wrong, he was good in the '60s, but
yeah, '70s came. But anyway, well, actually, it's still pretty good. But anyway, on with the review with Batman 1989.
thank you.
Oh, stop that.
Anyway, okay. Jack Nicholson. He is the perfect guy for this job. He's just perfect.
Yeah, because when they were casting him as
He's casting him as the Joker. He did great psychotic roles in The Shining, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
And what else did he do?
I have no idea. That's the only ones I know of.
Okay. And who else should we talk about, casting wise?
Well then, let's see.
Yeah, King Basinger is Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale. She's a a new character. When this movie was made, she was like a very new character in the comics.
Well, actually, no, she wasn't a new character. In fact, she was in the comics since the beginning, so she wasn't really new.
Yes. Starting out with her as the love interest for Bruce Wayne is kind of, well, it was actually kind of good because she was his first, because I think she was his first love before he met Catwoman or Talia.
Yeah. Well, actually, Talia al Ghul's not in this series, so yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know, but what else? What else were we? Oh, dang it, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, let's now on with some other stuff. Let's talk about the architecture. Gotham City itself.
Now, have you all ever noticed that the word goth is in
the name of the city?
I don't know why people know that. It actually shows that this is a dark type movie because it has the word goth in it.
Yeah, Gotham, and nobody ever talked about it. I never seen any review. Nobody. I never heard it mentioned, so we just decided to say it. So
the idea for the Batmobile. This actually matches the Batmobile from the comics. It stayed true to it, and it had a great design.
yeah,
it was actually even amazing.
yeah, and you see, when this movie came out, it was actually kind of like the biggest movie of the year. Everybody liked this film. I mean, everyone. And it was
even our mother. And she hates comic books.
Yeah. She actually went to go see the movie in theaters as well.
Yes, which I cannot believe at all, because she
only
has no imagination.
She only saw it because one of her friends was a big Jack Nicholson fan. I don't know why, but a little fun fact for you. What else?
What else? Don't you even know what you're gonna say, boy?
Well, you see, it's improvisation.
Yes.
And nothing's better than improv. Alright,
Let's see. The designs for Gotham City, unlike the other films, this one actually looks like a regular city. It's dark.
well, it looks like a regular city for the time.
And plus, in this movie, madness is actually more psychotic. There is one thing that's different, that is a little different from in the series. Harvey Dent. In this movie, he's played by
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams. The only reason he wanted this role is so he thought he'd play Two-Face.
Yeah, and more on that when we review Batman Forever.
Which really disappointed him.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was a pretty good Harvey Dent, considering since he was only in like 2 minutes of the film.
This shows what he was before he became Two-Face. But to tell you the truth, it didn't really tell us much. So
yeah, so if you want to see a good Two-Face story, watch The Dark Knight or read Batman Long Halloween.
Either way, I don't really care what. Anyway, if you haven't seen this movie yet, then go see it. And if you don't, I will find you.
Yeah, so yeah, and if there's anybody who has not seen this movie but has seen Dark Knight, shame on you. Because if it wasn't for this movie, Dark Knight wouldn't even exist.
Yes. Now, I say we go to our ratings.
Shall we, Doni? We shall. I'm going to give Batman an 8 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Wow, then you must love that movie. Well, I'm giving it an 8 because there's a lot of stuff that really does seem dated due to, because, well, mostly the Prince songs, the songs by Prince, like Party Man and Trust, and this other song that he made for the soundtrack called The Bat Dance. It's one of the bonus features on this, and if you have this, then you must be knowing what I'm talking about.
Yes. Now, unlike my idiot brother here, I will make points short and simple. The reason I'm giving it a 9 is because, well, they screw up the origin story from how his parents died.
Yeah.
Even though they stay true to the dark alley part,
but they make the Joker the killer, which is a little too ironic and a little too convenient.
Right. Anyway, join us again when we review Batman Returns. I'm Johnny!
And I'm Donnie. And this is Johnny and Donnie Reviews.
Signing off. See you when we review Batman Returns.